You need to invite me. Oh, never mind, you already have. This means I can be even more enthusiastic than normal. Ready up. Please don't put me in a car. Oh no. I might have pressed ready up. Don't worry, it's fine. Yeah. Shit. It's okay. I'll fix it. Wait, we'll see. We'll see if it puts me in a car or not. I don't know if it will. It might not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it hasn't. It hasn't. Right. Right, is it all working now?
Yeah, I can improve my audio.
Right. Quick check that it's actually streaming. Right, testing. Okay, it's working. I seem kind of quiet though. How do I fix that? Bro, this is so annoying. Right, let's see if this works. Testing. I seem so quiet. Why is this happening?
Try look is the max.
Okay, I'll do that.
I swear, if you actually press ready up and now you're gonna be driving.
I hope. Shit. Oh, I can't say that, can I? Oh wait.
PG.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Alright, let's see if that's fixed it.
And let me ask in the commentator chat.
Right, okay. Right, I think it's good. Right, hopefully I'm not on the grid. If I'm not, I might be actually. Oh no.
Oh, you
I
are as
am!
well. Oh, you idiot.
What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to just do the formation lap and retire in pits.
Okay. Oh, this is so bad. Jarv, if you're watching, I'm so sorry.
He's in Chris, my god, he's in car.
I can't go into the pit lane on the formation lap. Am I gonna have to do a full lap?
Yeah, you are.
Oh no. Oh no, man. Oh no. Right. I'll stay out of everyone's way. Jarv, I am sorry. This is my fault.
Yeah, okay, so I've been told by Tony that no bad words. Okay?
Wait. I can't say bad stuff.
No, you cannot, because the YouTube will make it
can't.
not for kids.
Okay. Right. That's gonna be a struggle, but I'll get through it.
Right, okay, so while you do the formation lap, I'll just go through the grid.
It's a good idea.
So, Fasco on pole, last week's winner. GSR Thrasher second, E-Tom third, Hard Manting 4th, Swinners 5th, Tom Arsenal 6th, Bearded Bear 7th, Seagull Boy 8th, Zach 192 the boss 9th, Kyle 91 10th, Paul Toddy is in 11th, but he'll be retiring because he's in the one car. Horns 12th, Alaska 13th, JJB in 14th, and Christian's kind of dumb because he chose a car, so he's not going to be racing.
Thank you, Rossi.
You're welcome. Yeah, I want to invite Tom Arsenal.
I can't wait to look at the Discord and see just the rage that Jarvis in right now.
So your car does actually sound really nice though.
Pardon?
Your car actually does sound really nice compared to all of these McLarens.
What car is this? Oh, it's the
98.
19.
No, not 98. No, I'm just gonna check for him. Yeah, just 1990.
Yeah, I thought it was 1990. To be honest, from the onboard, I thought it was like 1970s. I'm so dumb. Shit. So I don't want. I can't say that. I'm sorry. Just bleep it out. Right then. Well, I can do a little bit of commentating, I guess, from what I can see. Right then. Should I commentate from the car?
You could do turn 1 from the car, but then just retire. Like, you don't even need to do it in pits because there won't be a safety car.
Oh, okay then, that's fine.
Just get out of the way and do it.
Right. Well, can I retire as soon as the lights come on? I can.
Right.
Oh no, I can't. Right. 5 red lights here in Spa. It's lights out and away we go, and it's an excellent start from Seabait. Plays at the back. He's got a faster car, but who cares? As they come all the way down to turn 1, and it's I can't see much, but it's a lot of cars bumping and boring all over each other. People are slowing down already. Front wings are broken.
Oh,
and there's me and this McLaren at the back. Someone's already out of the session. I don't know what's going on there, and I should probably retire now. Fast Scoped is out. Oh my god, I nearly hit him. And Fast Scoped is out, and I'll now retire with this McLaren lad, because that's not good. But anyway, as they come up the hill towards the chicane thing, I don't know what it's called. It's eTom61 who is in the lead now, followed by Swinners. He's got quite a good gap actually. He's got about a 1 second gap. Seagull Boy has just retired. How have we lost? How have we lost already? How many is that? I can't count. 5 drivers, but 2 of them. Jesus, I can't say that either. Right, what is this onboard camera? I can't say. All right, there we go, and it is the. They're all McLarens, but it is the McLaren of eTom61 who is in the lead of this race with a 1.3 second. Why am I so dumb? A 1.2 second gap to Swinners behind, who has Hard Manting 66 for company, followed by Kyle Smith. We've still got yellow flags. I don't know what that's for. Followed by Horns, Tom Arsenal, Alaska, Bearded Beer, JJ, and Zach the Boss. Zach not having a great start by the looks of it. He's a bit far down, but he'll probably still come back and win the race, I bet. You never know with Tier 4. Then we've got another yellow flag. Who's that? Bro, there's just yellow flags everywhere. I don't know what's going on. But it is still eTom61 who is in the lead after the first very exciting lap. Anything you want to say? Oh, and Zach's had an incident. Not sure what's going on there. Anything you want to say, Rossi?
Yeah, very hectic start with the the front 2 from Brazil's race last week getting a collision on the way up to Eau Rouge, and now both of them are out. So very chaotic, but once it was past the first sector, started to calm down a bit.
Yeah, everyone's quite spaced out at the moment. Is there anyone that can challenge anyone right now? I don't think there is. Zach's come into the pits. I assume that will be to retire. I mean, in all fairness, if he doesn't retire, that's good going. That's very optimistic from him, because he's got. many is that? 9 laps? Wait. Yeah, 9 laps to catch the pack with no safety cars. That will be a tall order for him. But meanwhile, Kyle, I'm just going to call him Kyle. Kyle is all over the back of Swinners right now as they go through this is still the first, no, it's the second sector. Through No Name Corner, Swinners runs a little bit wide coming out of there, but Kyle is not quite close enough to challenge as they go through what is almost flat out in modern day Formula 1 cars, nowhere near flat out in these old Formula 1 cars from 1988, is it?
Yes.
1988, I knew it, I'm very big smart. But Kyle is challenging Swinners for P2 right now. Well, as they hit the back, kind of straight. It's not completely straight, but it's good enough to get a nice slipstream and a run out of there. Swinners running over the curbs there as he exits that corner. I don't know any corner names, I'm sorry. But as they go through the left-hand king, I don't know if he'll be close enough. He might be, actually.
No, he's at the
He runs a little bit wide through there. Sparks flying from underneath Swinner's car. But this will set him up well to have a go through at Eau Rouge. That's probably the only corner name I actually do know. It's not even called Eau Rouge, it's Radion actually. But as they go down the main straight, obviously no DRS in these 1988 F1 cars. I think Senna drove this, did he? I think so.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I don't know much facts. But Kyle versus Swinners for P2 as they go up Eau Rouge. The famous corner. I'm not sure. I think it's just about flat out in these cars. Just.
You can do it flat.
Yeah, you've got to have a big pair of... We're not going to talk about that. But as Kyle, side by side with Swinners, and he got... Oh, Swinners! Is that Swinners? I don't even know. Swinners, wow. He takes back P2. That was extraordinary. I wasn't expecting that at all. But yeah, they're jockeying for position, and all the time, Horns behind them is grinning from ear to ear because the more they fight, the more he catches up. Oh, Kyle is off the road as they go into No Name Corner. Was that Kyle? I think it was.
No, it was
I'm so dumb. I don't know who anyone is. But as they come through the left hand, Kyle runs into the back of Swinners. Swinners runs a little bit wide as a result of that. Runs over the curb, which would usually spend you spinning in a normal F1 car, but not in these. I really should look at some other battles. Bearded Bear versus Hard Manting as they go through. Oh, Bearded Bear has gone wide there. That's allowed Hard Manting through. And who's that? Bearded Bear's still off the road. He's going to lose about 3 or 4 positions in just a couple of corners there. That's not ideal for him. But here comes Kyle now. Is he going to have a go at Swin? He's going to go try round the outside. Oh, it's contact. Kyle is off the road. Swinner's forcing him out a little bit there. I'm not sure who was at fault there. It might be a racing incident, but it's difficult to say. And meanwhile, Horn's right on the back of Kyle now. He's done well out of this as Tom sets another. Oh, Horns nearly loses it out of the bus stop chicane. That's another corner I know. Good on me. But Swinners has now got a fairly decent gap to Kyle behind. Yeah, but I think Kyle tried to go around the outside of Swinners at the... I think it's flat out left-hander, and he just got forced out wide a little bit onto the grass. There was contact.
Yeah, that was optimistic from Kyle, but maybe Swinners could have left a bit more room. But Kyle and Horns both the first people to pick up time penalties in this race.
Yep, as it is such a short race at this 25% race, not usually like the 50% races we usually do in ABS. The 25% race is quite a lot shorter, but the cars are slower, so it sort of equals out a little bit. But it is still shorter than usual. That Hard Manting with no front? Yeah, it's Hard Manting with half a front wing, but I think he may be disconnected anyway.
He lost his front wing and then left, so I'm just going to try and get back in.
If he doesn't return, that's a penalty, isn't it?
I think it's a penalty if you retire on purpose, but I mean, I'm head admin, I'm meant to know, but can't lie, I don't.
I think he might be okay then, because he has not retired, but we'll see.
No battles on track at the moment then.
Yeah, everyone's sort of spaced out.
Yeah.
Let's think of something to talk about.
We can't do real
Horns
F1.
and Alaska running P4 and P5. They're my two Haas drivers. They've been teammates for, I think, about 4 seasons now. So this is... They're very acquainted with each other. I know them both because I had to get them into Haas for Tier 4 for the upcoming season after this one is done. Yeah, they're two nice chaps, I should say. Chaps is probably not the best word for French people. They probably wouldn't understand it.
But
I'm offending too many people here.
Going to be on the back of Kyle, going to Eau Rouge.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he is close enough to Kyle to possibly make a move. I think he's had a bit of a poor run through Eau Rouge there, so he might not be quite close enough, I don't think. That's a great camera angle. Yeah, I don't think he will be close enough to... Yeah, he's nowhere near Kyle. As JJ gets a 3-second time penalty. 3 drivers with... Make that 4 drivers with time penalties now. We're only 5 laps in, so nearly at the halfway mark of this 11-lap race here at Spa. It's Tom out front, leading the pack by 5.8 seconds. Nearly 5 point... Well, it is 5.9 now. So he has managed to sail off into the distance quite well. Behind him, Swinners after that contact with... yes. Why am I so stupid? This contact with Kyle, he's managed to pull away from Kyle. Kyle not making much of an impression again on him. Obviously, he has Horns for company. Then a little bit of a further gap back to Alaska in P5, followed by JJ. He's one of the drivers with a 3-second time penalty. He's in a bit of no man's land. Meanwhile, Bearded Beer behind him. If he can close up a little bit more, he'll be within 3 seconds of JJ, so he'll get P6, but we'll have to see what happens with that. Hardman Ting not returned yet. And fair play to Zach for sticking it out and not rage quitting. Obviously, it's not recommended that you rage quit, but if you do, then you should do it in the pit lane, otherwise it is a penalty. But he's elected not to do that. He's sticking it out. He's not that far off Hardman Ting. He's 10 seconds behind. So I don't think he'll get points, but it's all experience.
It's possible. It's possible. But
it could. Oh, he's had a bit of a moment there as I say that. But yeah, he's rapidly closing in on Hardman Ting's AI. I do like Hardman Ting's name. It's very British, shall we say. Well, anything you want to talk about, Rossi?
No, there's not really much
Holmes has lost it on the exit. Nearly into the barrier there, but just using all of his skill to keep it out of the barriers. We got 12 viewers. Hello to each and every one of you. I can't read the chat because I'm a bit set-ate, but I hope you're all saying hello back, as Swinners now gets a 3-second time penalty as well. Actually, Carl's on the back of Swinners again, more or less now. Close the gap. I really should let you talk a bit, Rossi. I think I've talked a bit too much.
No, I don't really have much to say.
Well, one time I give you an opportunity as Kyle nearly puts it in the barriers there. That's not good for his challenge for P2. He's lost about 4/10 to Swinners in that one moment. So that's not ideal for him. He's going to have to do the work all over again, as that gets a 3-second time penalty now. Only 2 drivers, well, 3 drivers, if you don't count Hardman Ting's AI, without a penalty so far. As Kyle, how has he done that? He's set the fastest lap of the race, even after nearly hitting the barriers there. That's impressive from him.
Yeah,
I think he'll be just a little bit too far back to challenge Swinners at the top of the big hill corner. has gained. He's within a second. Normally this would mean DRS is activated, but they didn't have DRS back in 1988. So just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, but he's not going to be able to do it the old-fashioned way on this occasion. He's right on the back of Swinners now. Only 4.5 tenths between the two, and obviously not as much dirty air as there would be in the modern F1 car, so he can follow quite closely as they head into no-name corner. Swinners runs a bit wide there. This could be an opportunity for Kyle that he needs, but it's not going to be quite there, as Kyle is going to have to sit behind for a little bit longer now as they go through the big boy left-hander where Giovinazzi, aka Italian Jesus, binned it 2 years in a row now. He didn't bin it here 2 years in a row. He binned it here in 2019, binned it in another corner in 2020. But, yeah, Italian Jesus, big up him. But currently, we are very far from the realms of F1 2020. It is 1988 here. This is pretty much Senna versus Prost, but it is Swinners versus Kyle. Round 2 then, as they go through the big boy straight on the back. There would be no DRS here anyway, but he's all over the back of Swinners now. Will he have a go into the bus stop chicane? Let's see. He's looking for it down the outside.
No,
not quite. As he gets another 3-second time penalty. That's not ideal for him, because now he's going to have to pass Swinners and pull 3 seconds up the road. Anything you want to add, Rossi?
Yeah, it looked like he maybe could have gone for a move into the bus stop chicane, but it looked like he chose to play it safe, braking too early, and that penalty might even knock him off the podium.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that Horns could catch up the way these two are battling. But here he comes then. Kyle around the outside of Swinners. Let's see who breaks latest.
Still side by side.
I can't tell who's who, but Kyle has made it through, up into second place. Good move from... Where's Kyle from? I would say something like the Englishman or the Frenchman, but I don't know where he's from. So I'm just going to say the man.
He's from Wales.
He's from Wales?
Yeah.
The Welshman. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. But
I guess. But
as they go... Pardon?
I guess that we just move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle has now pulled away by about... What's that? 7 tenths. In just a couple of corners, so let's see if he can keep this pace up.
Oh, he's off.
Oh, he's off. I just about missed that. But Kyle, I really should be more enthusiastic. Kyle is off of the road. The Welshman, just after I complimented his fantastic move on Swinners, is off the road. I literally just flicked to someone else as I thought I saw him going off, but I didn't quite catch it on stream. That's very unfortunate for Kyle. He was in such a great position. He was pulling away from Swinners. Well, we don't know if he would have kept that up. But heartbreak for Kyle now. He's going to have to do the work all over again. Alaska is 3 seconds up the road. So we'll see if he can catch him. And then in front of him, Horns is not too far away either. So he could still get on the podium here. But obviously Alaska doesn't have a time penalty, whereas Kyle has 6 seconds. So it looks like there could be no way back for Kyle now. That's very unfortunate for him. I do feel for him. But that's left Swinners now to go off into the distance by himself. We'll see if he can... Not sure if he'll be able to catch Tom in the next 3 laps. If it's a 9-second gap, as well as a 3-second time penalty for Swinners. That's about 12 seconds. I'm going to get so called out for my maths. But it's looking unlikely unless this man here, Tom61, makes a catastrophic mistake in these final few laps.
Oh, Zach's off.
And Zach has crashed. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm not sure if that was on purpose or if it was just a genuine mistake.
Like
Pardon?
It looks like it was just a mistake off the exit of a corner.
That's very unfortunate for him, because he did stick it out after that contact on lap 1, which I didn't see because I was actually racing myself. I just saw him in the pit lane. But yeah, unless Tom61 makes a catastrophic mistake in these final few laps, it looks like he is certain for victory. But it is ABS Tier 4, so you never know. Maybe Hardman Ting's AI could still win.
Alaska
But other
has
than that,
closed the
there's
gap
not
to
really
Horns.
anyone close to each other.
The gap is closed by a second on this lap, so I don't know if Horns made a mistake. But at this
Ooh,
rate,
JJ's
Alaska
off.
would go to third.
JJ is completely off. He's lost his front wing, and he's reset to track as well, so that could be a penalty. Unless, I don't know, is it just the rule that if you reset to track it's a penalty, or does it have to be safe?
You can reset if it's safe.
Think
But-
he might get away from it, get away with it then,
Yeah, if it's
as
in
it was
traffic.
just an AI going through there, I think. But I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that after the race. Jav will be absolutely fuming with only 9 finishes. What is this? Tier 1? Jeez. Well, I mean, it's still more than Tier 1's first race in classic cars, so it's
Yep.
not completely a failure. So we are on the penultimate lap of this classic car Grand Prix. Pretend it's 1988. We're on the final lap of the 1988 Belgium Grand Prix here at Spa-de-Francorchamps. Tom is in the lead by 9.4 seconds. 9.3, sorry. So it's looking good for him. Doesn't look like... Oh, Alaska isn't that far off Horns, but I think... No, he's about a second away from being able to get Horns on time penalties. So we'll see what happens with that. Behind that is Kyle, who's just picked up another 3-second time penalty, so looking terrific for him. But you never know, he could still win. Behind that bearded man, no time penalties for him, he's being a good boy. Behind that Tom Arsenal, haven't seen him really much this race. I don't think, might have had an incident somewhere at the start. And behind that JJ after he broke his front wing. But it's worth finishing the race because he's still in the points. And last but not least, Hardman Ting's AI, who is 28 seconds off. And we are on the final lap of the Belgium Grand Prix now. Tom still in the lead as Horns sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh no, Alaska has just set the fastest lap after Horns, I think.
Yeah.
Unless yeah, it was Horns then Alaska.
Yeah.
So Alaska now 1.6 behind Horns. This could go down to the end, but as it stands, Alaska will get it on time penalties. But we'll have to see how this one plays out.
He's closing the gap. Looks like he might want to do it on track.
Maybe. Well, till Tom gets around to the end of the lap, we'll stay with
Etom's
this
off.
battle.
Etom's off.
Who's off?
Etom.
Tom. No, he's not.
He was.
You lying to me, boy?
No, look
He doesn't
at the
seem to be
gap.
off. Oh, I see now, I see. Rossi, with his keen young eyes, has spotted what I couldn't spot because I was busy looking at a battle between 2 Frenchmen. But he's still looking good for victory, it's fair to say.
Yeah.
Because he's still got a 7.2 gap. And Alaska hasn't been able to close as much as he would have liked on Horns on this lap. But oh my god. Tom is on his way to victory. It hasn't been easy. Well, it has been quite easy, but on this final lap it hasn't been easy. As he comes into the bus stop chicane now. Get ready for some insane enthusiasm here. Tom out of the final corner. And he comes across the line to win ABS Round 2, Tier 4 of the Classic Car Championship here in Spa-de-Francorchamps in 1988 or 2020, whichever way you put it. Swinners comes across the line to take P2. Alaska gets on the podium after Horns' time penalties are applied. Kyle comes across the line in P5. He probably would have wanted more, but P5 is still respectable, it's fair to say. Bearded Beer comes across the line now. No time penalties for him, but I don't think it will be quite enough to overtake Kyle. No, it isn't. As Tom Arsenal now comes across the line, followed by JJ, who's a little bit further back. Just a little bit. Well, we'll watch JJ now as he comes round the final few bits of the lap through the... I think it's flat out. I'm sure it's flat out. But into the bus stop chicane, JJ comes now to become the final real person to finish this Grand Prix as he gets a little bit... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Skills across the line. Imagine if he'd like actually crashed and gone out of the race just before the line. That would have not been great. But he hasn't done that, and he's come home to finish 8th. And Alaska, well, for the game, has gotten driver of the day. That was a good race. That's where you say, yes, it was. No? Okay, we'll get aired then. There we go. We see Tom collecting the winner's trophy. That looks like a wooden trophy, which is kind of weird, but oh well. As he is Welsh, according to the game, so he is the Welshman after all. But good win for him. Dominant performance. Now I just need to see how angry Jarv is at me.
Oh, we need to do interviews.
I will let you do that.
Oh,
You're
what?
better at that than me.
No, you do one, yeah, and I'll do 2.
Wait, what?
We do a top 3.
Okay. Right. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm pretty good, yeah.
I didn't see you have a moment on the final lap, but Rossi said you did.
Yeah, in the second sector I lost it and I went over the grass.
Ah.
Lost about 3 seconds.
I didn't see it. Rossi pointed it out, and by the time I looked at you, you were still going, so I was like, nah, you're lying, lad. But I guess he wasn't.
No.
But well done on your win.
Thank you very much.
You did very well. And when you watch the stream back, you'll be able to see my enthusiasm as you cross the line.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, this was my first time as, I think, a main commentator, I would say, so.
I'll have to...
You can rate me out of 10.
I sure I rate you highly.
If you don't, then there'll be big penalties to come, so.
Yeah.
I would recommend you do.
Yeah.
Rossi, would you like to ask Tom anything?
No, there's not anything in particular really. After the carnage of lap 1, basically just had your own race.
Yeah,
So,
I thought I was going to bottle it at the last lap then. But it's like
yeah,
3
well
people
done.
have won for AlphaTauri now this weekend. So,
Yeah, AlphaTauri looking strong
yeah.
right now. Well, you get extra imaginary points for being the only driver which has turned up to the interviews. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, that's just an extra bit of happiness to add to the win.
Yeah.
no, we've got one more joining for the interview.
Oh, is he coming?
Yeah,
Who is it?
Swinners.
Ah,
Swinners.
Swinners.
Was he challenging you at any point? I can't remember.
No, I just put it in Rich Fix in the first few laps and got a 5-second lead.
Fair enough. That's some big speed right there.
Yeah.
Hello, Swinners. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Congrats on P2.
Yeah, thank you.
You did good. You held off Kyle.
Yeah,
Anything you would like to say about when you and Kyle had a bit of contact, which led to Kyle going off onto the grass? I'm not blaming you or anything.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
asking what
Yeah,
you
it's
think.
fine. Yeah, so for a start, good. It was a good battle. I didn't mean to make any contact. I'm not sure who was at fault there. But yeah, it was a good battle. Shame it ended in the way it did. But I hope we have more like battles like that end better than that in the future.
Yep, and then he challenged you again later on, and he managed to get past, but then succumbed to the pressure of being in front of the great Swinners 28.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, what was he? What did he do? Oh yeah, he spun, didn't he?
Yeah, it went off into the
Um,
gravel.
Yeah, if I was in front of Swinners 28, I would break under the pressure as well, so I don't blame him.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a weird one. I was unsure what happened, to be honest. I just saw him go off in front of me, and in a way, I was kind of happy that I'd get P2, but I was kind of annoyed because I thought I was trying to catch him, and I wanted to catch him, but yeah, it was unlucky.
Yeah, very unlucky for him, but very good luck for you because you've come second place.
Yep.
So well done for that. You
Thank
did
you.
good.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say, Rossi?
Nah, not really. Just congrats on the podium.
Thank you.
That was very great interviewing from you, Rossi.
You basically said everything.
Yeah, I'm such a good interviewer, you know. Like F1 should actually sign me up. Rossi, a lot of people want interviews.
Yeah.
So you should probably invite them.
Well,
Yep,
thanks
I
for the
guess.
interview, guys.
That's okay. I don't think I have anything more to say to you. Sorry I
That's
didn't
fine,
have
that's
anything
fine.
else.
Alright.
But if I'm commentating next week, which I assume I will be because of my greatness and all that, I'll see you next week when. That would be rude of me to say that you'll win again because Swinners is here, but well, either one of you could win. But I'll see you two next week.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
See you later.
See ya.
I thought Zach left for a second.
No.
I was like, oh, I didn't mean to say that to him. But hello, Zach.
Hello there.
I would ask how you are, but I'm going to assume it's not great.
It's alright. I mean, I went from P9 to P5 on the first lap, trying to pass Seagull again on the straight, and then he oversteers into me or drops the throttle and just slides into me. And then I
Yeah,
just
that was-
decided to continue, and then I just lost the rear end. My tyres overheated because I was pushing, and then I died.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But big respect to you for not leaving because you were a long way back, but you didn't give up,
Yes.
and that's the main thing. That's the winner's attitude
Thank you.
until you
Yeah.
kind of crashed. But
I mean-
we don't talk about that.
There was like 20
So-
people last race, and I did finish P5 last race as well, and then I kind of just lost it. Last race was calm, but then I lost it during the quali as well for this race, so I couldn't get a lap in. Yeah,
Yeah, I had my own troubles in qualifying.
but maybe
because
next race.
I accidentally got in a car, but
Yes,
still, well done on.
completely different perspective for everyone.
Yeah. Well done on not being completely lost because
Yes.
there
thank
were
you.
drivers which retired before you.
Almost got a
So-
point. If I decided to not pit, then I would have got a point.
And not crash.
Yeah, maybe. If I didn't die, I
Maybe.
might have got a point.
It was entirely possible. But very sorry for you that you didn't finish that race. But I
Yeah.
hope to see you up there with the big boys next week.
Same. Definitely. Well, put on a bit more of a challenge, or if I crash out, I'll make sure I do a few donuts first to make it a bit more entertaining.
Yeah, that would
Right,
be
but
that would be
yeah.
the kind of thing I would do. So
Yes.
probably don't do that because Jav will just remove you forever. But
Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
that's fine. Yeah. I'll come back with a different profile. That's fine.
Well, Jarv, you may want to police this.
I
This
don't know
man-
if that's
this man
allowed,
is-
but you know.
God, I'm
No, I
in the
wouldn't
party
care.
with a criminal right now.
Just for the memes. I mean, I remember I have a funny memory of this league at Abu Dhabi. I completely didn't do turn one and nearly died, and he didn't ban me for that. So
If
Yeah.
you can get away with that, then you can get away with pretty much anything.
yeah, just
But-
they're classic cars, so you will end up doing donuts anyway.
Well, thank you for coming, Zach,
No problem.
and unlucky on that race result.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll hopefully see you next week.
Yes. Maybe I'll be on a podium next week for another interview.
Maybe. Well, we'll
Just,
see.
just maybe. Alright. See you later.
See ya.
Alright, do we
He's
do
left.
Kyle or do we
Kyle!
do Thrasher?
How are you? Yeah, I feel your pain. It was all looking sweet as a nut. Well, it wasn't at first because you kind of crashed into. Well, I wouldn't say you crashed into him. You crashed into each other, and you went for a bit of WRC driving across the grass, only in a 1988 McLaren, which is not advisable, but you did it. So. Mm. Yeah, you did a bit of spinning. The pace was there though. That's the real thing. Yeah. Well, hopefully your luck will turn for the better one day.
I have been told that Kyle's audio was not included.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've just included it now.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
it's a
well.
bit late.
Oh, it's a
It's
bit,
a bit
late. Yeah,
late.
but maybe next week we'll see. Who knows? But more to come.
I'll sum up the interview. Kyle did very well. Basically.
Well, I was
And he'll win next
seventh
week.
last week, so fifth this week, improving. We'll have that.
Still in the points, so
Yeah,
that's good.
we'll have that.
Consecutive.
Yeah,
Podium
consistent.
points finishes.
Consistent. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Consistency is key.
that's it. That's it.
Well,
Catch you
hope to
next, guys.
see you. Hope to see you up there next week.
Yeah,
If I'm here,
yeah.
which you never know. But
Well,
we'll see you next
I hope
week,
so.
Kyle.
Your
hopefully.
enthusiasm was quite great at the end then. So,
Thank you.
all
I've
right,
already
guys.
watched it.
Catch you in a bit.
See ya.
Yeah, so
He's still here. Okay, he's gone.
right, finally Thrasher.
Rossi, you can interview Thrasher because I don't know what to say.
Right, okay. I mean, not too
I
much.
do rate his profile picture though, I have to say.
Not too much to say really. Only made it through one corner in the race.
It was
So-
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
Qualifying second.
Yeah.
Looked decent. But
Yeah,
then, what happened?
I wrecked going up the hill in qualifying, and I kind of died, so I didn't get to have a final lap in. And then the race, I had a great start. I think it was better than scoped, and I went to the outside coming out, and then out of turn one, we were side by side, and I think on my screen at least, he came up and it squeezed me into the wall, and we both died. I loved Christian's interviewing there. It was beautiful. From the in-car,
Thank
and
you.
It was wonderful. But yeah, it sucks going from finishing second at Brazil, battling with Scope for the win, to both of us wrecking out early.
Yeah. I didn't get to see your crash because I was in a car by myself at that moment because I'm an idiot and I didn't choose spectate, so
Yeah,
I wasn't great.
I'm pretty sure you almost
start.
murdered my car. When you almost murdered a car, I'm pretty sure I think it was my car that you almost murdered.
I might have done actually.
It was beautiful. But yeah, well, me and Scopes, we talked about it in the DM, and we agreed that we think we both could have been up there battling for the lead if we both didn't wreck. So I don't know what's next track. Do we know?
Ferrari,
Um,
Ferrari 2004.
Yeah, it's
Monza.
why did I about say Imola? Monza.
At Monza. Okay. I think we can battle there again. But it was an exciting turn one. I mean, I've lost count of how many races I haven't made it out of turn one. I mean, I'm so exciting. But
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
we'll pick it up, and me and Scope to go battle for the lead hopefully next week.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you up there next week if I'm still here.
You should be.
But
Jarv shouldn't do
yeah.
it. Jarv, if you do anything, you're fired. I don't like you anymore.
Well done for making it through at least one corner
Thank.
today.
That was my goal.
Hopefully we'll see you get through all of them next week.
Hopefully. Thank you guys too.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. Right. Thank you everyone for watching ABS Tier 4. It is Tier 4, right?
Yes.
It is Tier 4. Tier 4 Classic Cars 1988 Spa de Francorchamps Classic Car Season Tier 4. I already said that. Race 2. And we will see you next week when ABS Tier 4 returns. I copied the Formula 2 commentator guy.